Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So it's time to go over the knives I carried for the week, and this is for week number 18 of 2024, and it went from Monday, April 29th through Sunday, May 5th. And I guess we'll just go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right down the line, because I carried quite a few different knives this week. So Monday was kind of continuation from the end of last week. I carried the Benchmade Griptilian. It's still one of my favorite knives, especially going hiking out in the woods, any place camping where might drop it. It's orange, be able to find it, and it's heavy duty enough. S30V steel. These Grivory handles, I guess they're Grivory, but basic model. Again, like it's S30V steel. The plastic handles, very secure, very locks up excellent. Never had an issue with the axis lock. Just feels good in hand because the handle's a little thicker. Feels good. You can do some heavy cutting with this. And yeah, so this was in my pocket. I can't remember. At least over the weekend last week, so 3 days, at least 3 days I carried it. Now, I don't know if I mentioned before, I swapped out the pocket clip to a bug out deep carry clip, as you can see, and yeah, it's a lot shorter. The original clip came like halfway down, but I've never had a problem with that. It works great. I like the deep carry because still got a little bit of orange sticking out of the pocket, but not too bad. So Monday, I carried the grip again. And like I said, a continuation. So Monday, I still had the Leatherman Micra, my wife's Micra. So I carried this one for 3 weeks plus a day. And before that, I carried my Micra. So I went 4 weeks carrying a little Micra instead of a Swiss Army knife, believe it or not. But yeah, awesome little tool. If you don't know, it's a scissor-based multi-tool. You got a pair of tweezers. This right here is actually a Phillips head screwdriver, or a small flathead. It says for Phillips right there. Got a little tiny screwdriver, cap lifter. This side, blade. Flathead screwdriver, almost a chisel tip on that, and a nice little nail cleaner. And every day I carried this in my left front pocket with a suspension hook. So had that on Monday, and also Monday I had the Mora Eldris set up for belt carry the way I like it. And I just dig this knife. It's a short blade, but check the handle out. Fits my hand good. You got a lot of control over this little blade. No hot spots. Comes with a sheath. Very secure. You can wear it as a neck knife, or you can come up way to belt carry it. I've taken all this off and carried it in my pocket. I got a little lanyard on here of that survival cord right there. But yeah, I got the extra kit that came with the retention strap and lanyard and ferro rod and all that, and I came up with this system to belt carry it with these soft loops. There's a hole in the strap of the retention strap here. I just screw it in. I attached the soft loop there, took another soft loop, attached it to a piece of Ranger band, slid that up there, and I tell you, I dig the way this carries on my belt. So that was Monday. This is what I had on last week's video that I did over by the river. So I guess we'll keep those out for a minute. Now moving on to Tuesday. So Tuesday, I got out the Civivi Ortis. This is one of my favorite budget knives from Civivi. They're pretty inexpensive. I believe they're around 30 bucks. But this has 9CR 18 MOV steel, hollow ground clip point with deployment hole or flipper, and action is great. Either way you use it. Got a choil up here you can choke up on. Nice FR and handles. Deep carry pocket clip. Check it out. The clip is flush, almost completely flush. The screws are flathead, so they're flush. Got a back spacer with a lanyard post right there. Reversible right hand, left hand. Awesome knife. This is very similar to the Badlands Vagabond. If you hold them like this, you can see the handles are exactly the same. They're both have back flippers, same steel, except for the Ortus is the clip point and it has a deployment hole. The Badlands Vagabond has thumb studs plus the flipper, and yeah, same thing. These are the same price. It's just your preference. You want a clip point or a drop point, thumb studs or a hole. The Badlands Vagabond is discontinued. This one is still being made. But yeah, I rocked the Ortus for a day, and along with the Ortus, I switched from the Micra to a Victorinox, and this is the Huntsman. So I got a lot of extra things on here. I got a S-Beaner. My thought was I could take this off so I didn't have the suspension clip dangling while I was trying to use things. But yeah, awesome Swiss Army knife. You got your opening layer, can opener, screwdriver tip, cap lifter, screwdriver tip, wire bender, and I use the bottle opener all the time as a little pry tool. So you got that. Now, blades, you got the small pen blade, and then you have the large blade. This is a 91 millimeter frame. That blade needs cleaning off also. And you get a nice pair of scissors and a Huntsman. That's what I really like to have, is a pair of scissors. And then this one also has the saw. So that's pretty awesome. On the back you got your corkscrew. I had a mini screwdriver in there. I moved it to a different one. And this straight pin right here, I don't know if I can get it out. Straight pin in that little hole right there. And this one has a tool that I find useful, the parcel hook or multi-purpose hook. That comes in handy for me. And then the awl reamer, awesome little tool. I know people don't like these three tools much, but the corkscrew I use to untie knots because my fingers, I don't have feeling in the ends of them. It's hard to untie knots, so I can use the corkscrew to dig in there, loosen it up. Parcel hook, same thing, holding stuff. This thing I use for a starter hole, to make a starter hole for a screw, to bore through something, to scrape stuff, to dig stuff out. So I use that, not for its intended purpose really, but it has many uses for me. And you get your little pair of tweezers and toothpick. And like I said, like suspension clip, this is actually a Key Smart suspension clip. Let it hang right in my left front pocket next to my phone, and that's how I was carrying that. So moving on to Wednesday, we had to go help set up for a rummage sale, and I got out the Spyderco PM2 Paramilitary 2. What can you say about the PM2? Awesome knife. This is the base model again. S30V steel, black G10 handles. I swapped out the clip for a deep carry Lynch clip, so I like that a lot better. A friend of mine made this orange backspacer. I really dig that. The way the ridges are a little higher actually adds to the grip. Forward finger choil, thumb ramp, everything's great. Nice full flat grind, compression lock. Action's excellent, just drops. Centering right now is dead center. Lanyard hole, you know, you just can't beat the PM2. So that was Wednesday, and along with that I carried the Huntsman in my left front pocket, and I took the Mora Eldris on my belt, and this is actually the knife that we ended up using. I used it, my wife borrowed it, I give it to her, she used it to cut some duct tape. We had stuff taped up with duct tape, she cut that, and just an awesome, like I keep saying, awesome little utility blade, nice quick easy cuts. And after this video I think I'll sit down and clean up all these blades. Some of these got tape residue on them. So that was Wednesday. PM2, the Huntsman, and the Eldris. Now Thursday, I don't know exactly why I grabbed this little knife, but I grabbed it. It's like I haven't carried this in forever. And I got out the CJRB Milea. Has thumb studs, which usually work. Failed it the first time. Front flipper. And yeah, this is a little knife. Let me tell you, it's like a 3-finger grip. It's got a choil. You can get your fingertip up there if you're doing some real fine stuff. But this is a Swags design AR RPM 9 steel. Check the blade out on this one. Man, I really do have to clean these up. Nice little deep carry pocket clip. This makes a great 5th pocket carry. In your 5th pocket, rides in there perfect. But yeah, nice little knife. And I love the blade shape. This reverse canto blade shape is one of my favorites. Got a nice high flat grind. Like I said, Swags design. Right there. It's AR RPM 9 steel, which I like. I think it's a fine steel. But yeah, so with a Milea, again, I carried the Huntsman and the Eldris again. So, you know, let's compare these two real fast. Not much difference in blades. The Milea's actually got a bigger blade on it, but in hand, you definitely get more purchase and grip and leverage on the Eldris than you can on this. But yeah, so that's that. That was what I say Thursday. Now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, basically I carried the same things. I got a new knife Friday morning, I think, early in the day, and I did an unboxing video on it. I got, finally, a Kershaw Culpepper. Now I had the traveling knife, came through here with red bone covers, and I fell in love with it. I've always wanted the Culpepper, and I finally got that one in hand to look at it and feel it and use it. And I'm like, I'm getting one, but I actually opted for the full copper slip joint one. They have another copper one just like this, but it's a double detent. I got the slip joint, and man, I've been carrying this for the past 3 days, and it's gonna stay in my pocket for a while. And again, I've used all these knives because look at the blade on it. I've cut all kinds of stuff with this. Love the copper scales. Feels so good in hand. This is in a Barlow, pattern design. Model of this is 483 TCU. China down here by the bolster. D2 right there in the corner. This is D2 steel. Kershaw right there. Lanyard hole. I'm going to put a lanyard on this one. I want to get a brass or copper bead, to go with it. But awesome knife. So I've been carrying this little Rough Rider pouch. This is a medium one. I wish they'd come back in stock because I'd order a bunch more. But yeah, just like that. My front pocket, pretty handy. Doesn't fit in there real tight because it's pretty thin blade knife right here. But man, let me tell you, this is up there. I'm gonna do a video like my 5 favorite slip joints, and this is gonna be on there. Let me tell you, I dig the shape of this clip point. Got a slight swedge right here. This thing has jimping up here, which I find odd on a slip joint, because you're gonna be putting your thumb on there, pressing on there, and yeah, it's non-locking, so I don't get the jimping. But let me tell you, the jimping on this is better than the jimping on the Red Bone one, the traveling knife. So that's pretty cool. But I just like the blade shape. I like how it kind of curves up right here. And it's got a high point, and it drops down with a slight swedge, a shallow swedge, not a big old swedge like on some knives recently. Full flat grind, D2 steel. Man, I really like this. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I carried this. Now I'm gonna jump over a little bit. Saturday again I carried the Eldris on my belt. This is one knife that I've always wanted, never got, and now that I have it, I absolutely just can't get enough of this little knife. It's awesome. But for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I carried a Swiss Army knife. Not this one, but I went to the Compact. This is awesome. This is one of my go-to Swiss Army knives. You got the combination tool, right? This is the combo cap lifter, can opener, screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. The corner works as a Phillips head. You got the wire stripper notch right there. So I like the combo tool. It saves an extra tool, an extra implement. Got a nice blade on it. Got the scissors on here. Corkscrew. And the Compact comes with the little mini eyeglass screwdriver. And it also comes with the safety pin, or the straight pin, already in the hole. And it has the parcel hook, but the parcel hook on this one, or multi-purpose hook they're calling it now, has a little file on the back of it. Kind of works for your nails. And then you get typical toothpick, tweezers, and the little pressurized ballpoint pen, because this has the plus scales. And I usually carry it with a suspension hook, but I have a zipper pull on it now because I started to use this pouch, and I carried the Compact right in there. The Huntsman fits, no issue in this pouch, but a little thicker, a little heavier. I wanted a little bit thinner, so I carried it in this pouch, and this pouch is from Dickinson's Trading Post. I have this one and another model, camouflage, but awesome pouch. I'll get more into why I started using this again and why and what I'm doing with it in a different video. But yeah, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was the compact, and that's it. That's all I carried for the week. Kind of recap here. Just the knives. The Griptilian Monday, the Ortus Tuesday, the PM2 Wednesday, my Leah on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Kershaw Copper Culpeper. Check, I just can't get over this. Pretty heavy, you know, heck, it's heavier than Ortus, for sure. Feels heavier than the Griptilian. I think, I'm not going to weigh them all, but I think this is the heaviest one on the table. But it feels so great in hand. Feels like you have a tool in your hand. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this video this week. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And before I put these away, I'm definitely going to clean these blades up. They're filthy. So, till the next video, bye.